Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. It is great to see y'all here, and bangarang. Click on the comments up there in the top right. I meant to do that. There we go. Now I can see who's here, who's coming on, and what's happening. Things seem to be moving a little slowly, being some technical problems all around. Rocky Digati is going to be with us shortly. She was with me, and then poof, lost connection. There, she's back. So we will bring her on in just a minute. Let's get some advertisements and some things and notifications out of the way. That trip, we're on it. You're going to see Rocky Digati on this trip. We will be together. We're going to be doing things together, and you can do readings with Rocky alone. Rocky will be doing divinations by the pool as well as I. We're going to be doing group readings, everything else, but you got to get yourself locked in if you want this rate. You can put it off, but it's going to get more expensive. $100 per person right now, and then you got until the 21st of next month to get this thing paid off. Get it in there, get it signed up so you can meet Rocky Digati in person and meet me in person, and we can meet you in person. This is going to be great. So, with no further ado, let's bring Rocky on. There you go. My lovely wife is helping today. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm going to give you a hint. Close your blinds a little bit. You have a big splotch on your head. There we go. That's the beautiful Rocky Digati. The other was the leper Rocky Digati. She is here. Via's back. We are bad. There we go. So good morning, everybody. Trying to see who all's coming in right now. If you're coming in through Facebook, again, remember, allow StreamYard to see who you are so we can see who you are as well. So as we get this thing going, Rocky, what's been happening with you, girl?
Well, we've had lots of good things going on. Things are going great with the Front Porch Tarot. Please look us up on Facebook and throw us a like. You can also book appointments directly. We've got some local events that I've been doing in my area of Mulligan Hill, New Jersey, that have been going very well. And I brought new toys today.
All right, awesome. Well, guess what I got? Just four. I guess I did something right. I got an EMF detector.
Cool.
I was gifted an EMF detector by my lovely wife. So, and now also dowsing rods. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We'll use a lot of this stuff there if we can get it across the border. But what did you bring in today?
Actually, I have both of those things, and we have an upcoming project Rob and I are working on, and I have made something specifically for that. More on that later.
All right, yeah. This is going to be good.
I brought a new deck called The Magic of You.
Oh, wow.
And it's an oracle deck. The art is stunning, and it has quite a bit of...
oh, that's beautiful art.
Yeah, it really is very nice. And I've started working with clients with it. It's got a lot of good attention, so we can possibly use that as a clarifier today. And
all right.
Going back to my roots, if anybody knows, my grandmother from Portugal was a very interesting lady with some unusual skills that I may have. And I have my shells.
Oh, okay. Good for you. All right. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to start kicking some things off here. Stacy, good morning. My wife's helping me with producing this morning. She hasn't done this a lot. She's only done it some, so she's trying to get the hang of this thing. So bear with us. I'm trying to get her to come on camera. Will she come on camera? No. Okay. But maybe if I just fling the camera over her way a little bit, you know. So, but Stacy Tillman, good morning. How's that grandbaby coming? Stacy is a new grandmother. So that is good to see. So Stacy, you know what I'm going to do? What I almost forgot, and I need to do this for myself as well. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, spirits, guides, angels, all things that you have given us to help us through. Thank you for this wonderful day. Open our hearts and minds to the messages that you have for us, and that they are received in the manner in which you wish them received. So mote it be. There we go. All right. Yes, absolutely. Stacy.
Did you catch this today? I got my Motorhead on.
Honestly, I was looking, but didn't give a damn about what was written on your shirt. Yeah. So no, that was cool. That was cool. And my wife knows it. She's like, yeah, no, you put them out there, the rev's gonna look. It's just that simple. I'm a guy, Oh, you wear the shirt well, Rocky. You wear the shirt. You're welcome. All right. What have you got for Miss Stacy this morning? Let's see. Have you got anything going? I am using the Psychic Tarot and Oracle deck today, so it'll be a mixture.
Is Stacy coming on the trip with us?
She wants to really bad.
Maybe she should. I've got the Chariot in my hands.
Oh, there we go. Chariot, time to move, things to go. Let's see what I've got to go with that Chariot. Middle conflict. Hers a lot of times means focus, and mine is mental conflict. It's the Two of Swords. It would be the Two of Minds here. And what I'm getting, Stacy, is that yes, there are things you want to do, but you're a little hesitant to make a decision on them. You kind of sit back and wait for something to land in your lap. Make some decisions, move on. That's what's causing this, is the stress. You can always back out. You can always do some other things of whatever it is you're wanting to do. But there's some decisions you need to be made. And I think when you put these cards together, it's time to move on them. What do you think about that, Rocky?
Well, I think that I get the feeling you've made sort of a lot of life decisions based on others. You're a giver, a caregiver, support system. I don't know if you're professionally like a caregiver or support person, but I mean, that vibe comes off real quick. And I think that when you're getting this message to deliver, whether you're still at the job or whether you're starting to reduce your hours or retired, I'm not sure. But it looks like you're starting to try to get your balance in where you're getting a little more now versus giving. And
it's time.
It's time.
It's time. I think Rocky hit it right on the head. Time to take care of yourself a little bit. Let other people wait. This is your life. They are in your life. Remember that. Okay? So very nice. Awesome. So mote it be. Good morning, Christina. How are you? Glad to see you here. Gabrielle, Michael, Ken, Yildirim. There you go. Okay. Can I have a card? Thanks. All right. Here we go. Can.
I swear to you, the next time we do this, Rob, I am going to get a mirror so then you can do that romper room thing where you say everybody's name.
There you go. There you go.
I see Michael. Gabby! I see Gabby.
There we go. Yeah, Gabby's in the house. We got Folly. We got Ed, Michael. Michael, good morning, buddy. Good morning, everybody. Glad to see you here. We're going to start trying to get through some of these. We don't want to lose people in the gabbing, but here we go. So, here's what I'm getting right out of the gate. Let's go here. First card I'm getting for you, Can, is awareness. This is making sure you understand the power and everything you're looking for lies within yourself. This is the magician. This is saying that you are given the gifts you need to succeed. Are you using them? Rocky, what do you got?
I'm getting a weird thing that has nothing to do with cards.
Okay, go right ahead.
I'm getting the feeling that there is a should I stay or should I go here going on. The work thing, relationship thing, should I stay or should I go? Is it something, in general, the kind of advice I always give when someone says should I stay or should I go, whether it's on a job or relationships or friendship of any kind, I always say something along the lines of you got to look at it like the stock market. You got to put a little bit of risk to get the reward. You should never throw good money after bad, so that if you're giving and not getting, then that's a lousy return. It's terrible. Stop investing. Stop putting your primary investment there. I'm going to throw the shells on this one.
Please.
Okay. And if you stay, or it should, if the answer is yes, stay. So we'll call the yes to stay, the no to go. This is a yes, but it's not going to manifest instantly. It's going to take work and some delays. But this is a stay, but it's going to take work and delays.
And you know what? I went ahead and pulled another card. And Ken, you need to be paying attention here, buddy, because these are both Major Arcana cards. We have the Awareness card come out first. This is the Truth card. And a lot of times, this is the 20. This is talking about, it's going to fit right in with what Rocky's saying. Look at what he's doing. He's at a huge scale. He's weighing himself and weighing his other options. It is time to let something go and become something new. That's what I'm getting here for you from my side. Combine all this together. Let us know what's happening. Folks, if you'd like a reading from both Rocky and myself together, reach out to either one of us. It may take a day, but we'll figure it out and we'll make that reading happen. Okay, so reach out, know that. She's got her beautiful art at the Darker Art Studio. I put that link in. Does Front Porch Studio, or Front Porch Tarot, does it have its own link?
It has its own page on Darker Art Studio. However, it does have its own Facebook page where you can book.
Okay. All right, there you go. So you can book with Rocky there. So you can reach out to Rocky, or you can reach out to me at tarotwithanattitude.com. That's what we do. That's how we work. Things are happening. Support us. We can go into a lot more detail when we have more time. And these things will come on, and then we can give you more. All right? And I'm going to kind of say that as a disclaimer. When you're coming in asking for a card during the day, if it's a quickie thing for you, be careful with it, because generally there's a whole lot more underneath it than what's going on. Okay? So, where are we at next, baby? Ed Colliver. Ready, set, let's go. May I have a card? Ed, good to see you, buddy. Hope things are going well. Wow, I'm getting a communication thing here. Did you hear my throat just all of a sudden go? All right, I don't know what that's about. Let's find out. All right. Okay. I'm all right, thank you. But it did. It just popped me in the throat. A lot of times that happens. It's communication. A lot of times it's turn down the damn fan. All right. All right, Ed. Here's what I got for you, buddy. And you're going through something that's really bad. It's emotional withdrawal. Things are going on. It's time to let something go and move on. This would be the Eight of Cups in any other deck. This is the Eight of Emotions. And what I want you to understand here, this is saying everything has served its purpose and it's time to leave it behind and to find something going on. There's emotional withdrawing, because right now what you're doing is you're suffering in silence. You're kind of sitting back. You don't know what to do. You're afraid to make a decision. You've reached a point. The 9 is, it's up to you now. Spirit's not going to change your world for you. You have to change it. What I'm getting here is it's time for you to become the fool and make the jump in the journey off the mountain. Rocky, what you got?
I have the feeling that he's named after someone who's deceased.
Okay.
Like somebody close, like a dad or a father figure or something to that effect. Because I got a little verklempt too.
Okay.
I kind of fit into that, and I'm almost feeling like there's some sort of decision. Well, because we all make decisions. I know that sounds awfully broad, but having to do with either selling or storing or moving on from something that belonged to this person, either their house, their car, is something. It's your next phase. No one expects you to hoard everything that belongs to somebody that's passed. And people are past, it's understandable that if this is something that you feel you need to get to your next phase in life to either sell or discard, you can do that. You can do that in the name of enlightenment and movement.
Good deal. All right. So if you're holding on to stuff, you don't want to let it go, let it go. Either way, all these cards you're saying, let it go. There's time to let some things go and move forward. That's what's going on, Ed. So, mote it be. All right.
Sorry.
That's all right. Good morning, Rob and Rocky, Facebook user, please. Well, no. Right there. Thank you. Good morning, Rob and Rocky. I'd love a message from Spirit today about my relationship with my daughter-in-law. Thank you so much. All right, again, Facebook user, make sure, so I know who you are, clicking allow StreamYard to let me see you. So we'll do this the best we can. I think I know who this is, but I'm not 100% sure. When you're on Facebook, you got to let me see you. Remember, I am actually broadcasting on like 7 different channels. 4 of which are super channels. 3 are on different spots on Facebook. So each one of those cannot see who all I'm talking to. So if you're on Facebook, you may only see 1 or 2 people or 3 people. If you're on one of the super channels, you may see 10 to 15. If you're on another super channel, you may see another 10 to 15. All those are coming in. So that's what I need you to do, and that helps. So, Rocky, do you want to start on this one? Her relationship with her daughter-in-law. What does she need to know?
I'm going to pull one of these oracle cards, the Oracle of You. We're getting some feedback that we have a little bit of a volume issue. I'm going to give this card, and then I think I can switch my headset.
Okay. Is it when you talk or when I talk? I'm not, seeing, so.
You're the big boom boom in the room.
Okay. All right. Here, well, let me, I can move this away a little bit. I moved that mic up here. Let's see if that helps. All right. So, what have you got for Facebook user here?
Resilience. I'm trying to find a way to hold it up. The card is the card of resilience. And in this case, it would be to burn away the past. So you kind of got to start fresh with this. I get the feeling not everybody is a saint in this scenario. And if you think about it, you need to kind of look at it as a fresh start. Maybe organize something that's a fresh start, and then you're able to do that.
Okay. Let me ask you this, Rocky. Are you picking up a sense of anything, a person with Facebook user at all?
I am not.
Okay. All right. Was just curious. Folks, that's also hard for us to do on a spiritual connection when we got no face, no nothing to put it with, or a name or anything. So that's one of the things why it's important to get in there and allow StreamYard to see who you are. Facebook user, what I'm getting is kind of what Rocky was saying. What's going on? Don't let your subconscious, don't let your shadow self lead this situation. You're second guessing. You're doing a lot of this and trying to read too deep. You're over analyzing. Things are happening. If you look, this is the shadow card. All right, means there are things that you're not seeing, but it's calling on you to use your intuition. In other decks, this would be the moon card. But what I find fascinating about this deck is this card talks about the darker side of ourself. Notice there is a shadow. Somebody could be putting on a face, a false front, and then you don't see all they're showing is the white side. They're not showing their real feelings or whatnot. What I'm seeing for you here is this. So much analyzing and worried about fake, real, what's going on, trying to overanalyze it is causing you suffering in silence. It's causing you regret. The overanalyzation of things is what I'm getting here, okay? And keeping the constant wonder what somebody's up to is causing you grief. And you feel like you don't have a place to go, and it starts to become overwhelming. That's what Rocky's saying is you got to start new. And I believe with what Rocky said, sometimes this has got to start new within yourself. You cannot, everybody will not meet you on your plane. It's where are you willing to go? So that, let me know. I'd love to go into some more detail about that one. There is a lot more stuff going on. Gillian was sitting here and pulled one card and actually pulled the Hanged Man. So out of all these cards, the resilience, I don't know what number that was or anything else. Was that a major arcana or just an oracle deck? Rocky, can you hear me?
Yeah, just trying to.
Okay. But Gillian pulled the Hanged Man on this while I'm sitting here, which is talking again about you changing your perspective and understanding that people, they're not all like you. You can't make everybody like you. You can't make everybody like you. All right? You have to be accepting of who you are, who they are, and if you want to accept them. If you don't, walk away from it. Just that simple. And people say, well, but it's so-and-so in my relationship. Doesn't matter. You can walk away from anybody. Okay? I walked away from my parents. Okay? I've walked away from the mother of my children at one point. Okay? You can walk away from anybody, and there was a point where even me and one of my children walked away from each other. Doesn't mean things don't come back together. But you do have the choice of what you put and keep in your life. So mote it be. All right, here we go. All right, Christy Ledford, let's see what we got here. Good morning, Rob, and good morning, Rocky. Great to see you both. May I have a card today, please? Thank you. Much love to you both. Any audio problems are probably on my end, and there's nothing I can do because I'm using a condenser microphone rather than my headset today because I forgot to charge the damn thing. So, Rocky, I cannot hear you. I see you talking, but I cannot hear you. Whatever you changed, I can't hear you. So, here we're going to go. All right. Christy, I'm going to go with this while Rocky tries to fix her stuff, and we'll see what happens. All right. Christy, this is wow. Okay. This is the first time this has happened. Yeah, there you go. You got your back. Christy, what I'm getting for you out of this deck is amazing. I have not had this happen before in this way. You've got something going on that's a communication issue. You feel like you're either not being heard or somebody. This is the throat chakra card. And I'm getting that 5 is like a conflict. There's something going on. You're not wanting to be heard. You're not communicating properly. This is what's going on. You can't seem to get through. What I'm getting here is to be victorious, you need to be using that third eye chakra, looking at things from a different light. Change, kind of like we just talked to Facebook user. This is about your perspective, and you're not seeing through or reading between the lines. Take a look, stop, calm down, get everything going so you communicate properly, but you can see. And this is more I'm getting about understanding where the other person is coming from rather than you trying to make sure they understand where you're coming from. You want a resolution to this? You have to see with different eyes. You have to take a look. 6 is the victory. 5 is the conflict. Communicating, yelling back and forth, all that, where'd it go? There it goes. All right? 5 is about that instability. It's about passion. So if that's where you're rooting in, and that's what I'm getting from the cards, try sitting back and observing, listening, and watching, and be able to see and rely on that third eye chakra to be able to show you what's going on. Rocky, what do you got?
Oh, I'm about to get preachy here.
Okay.
Everybody tune in.
Go on, Reverend Rocky. Talk to me.
I'm just saying. You know what the opposite of empathy is? Pride.
Oh!
This is a pride problem. Number
Go,
6
sister.
In the big 7, and I pulled an oracle card, and the oracle card is Maximus, and it says, how can you feed others when your own table is empty?
Oh! Wow! Done! Drop the mic. Boom. Christy, that's what's going on. You got to take care of what's going on within you, and then you can solve all these other problems. Okay? Spirit will help you, but you're so focused on what's going on, we're not seeing, we're not hearing, we're not listening. There are other things. So mote it be. Let me know what's happening. Let's find out what's going on. Okay. May I have this, please? All right. Thank you.
I was
All right.
there. That's why I had it there.
Linda, or Lisa Ben Susan, I love her. Hi, Rocky and Rob. I love her husband. They are awesome people. Can I please get a message? Thank you so much. Yes, here's the message. Come to frickin' Cancun. That's where we need to see you at. All right? So, there it is. From the spirit, you'll go to Cancun. That came through the walls. It didn't come through your computer or your phone. So, there you go.
I don't have to have that discussion about pride.
All right, Lisa, love you. Good morning. Tell the hubby I said hi. All right. Thank you so much for being here and being a part. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. A lot of things dealing with the heart, Miss Lisa. What I've got here is the actual Three of Swords or Three of Minds, okay? This is about understanding that there has been some pain and somebody has hurt you and there's some mistrust and things like that, and you're trying to figure out what's going on, and the 3 is about collaboration and creativity. This is what's going on. You don't know what to do, you're fighting with uncertainty and things like that. What you have to do, you can't see this card because it's solid green, but it is the heart chakra. This is about love. This is about going on and understanding there are more people to love, there are other things to love, things will happen. Take this situation, get it out of your head, and stop causing yourself so much stress and come at it from love. If you're coming at it from love and the higher self, Spirit will help you take care of it. Miss Rocky.
I'm going back to the Oracle deck.
Okay. There's a song in there somewhere.
Going back.
Yeah, there you go.
The Panacea card. And it's the solution for every problem. So what it basically, I feel, how it applies to this, is you have to consider every option. Sometimes the most obvious, easiest thing isn't the best thing. And sometimes you gotta think like a chess player. If the one thing that makes sense in the moment, you gotta look at the next after effects down the line. So it may not be something that will serve you well further down. It'll be easy now, but difficult later.
Gotcha. So Lisa, take that. Let me know. Find out what's going on. Tell me what's happening. Okay. You know how to reach out to me. www.tarotwithanattitude.com. Come on in here. Okay. Let's go into our next one. Jasmine, great to see you. I spoke to this young lady yesterday, so I want you to get cranked up, Rocky, and let's come at this from a different angle. All right, and then I'll pull cards. But I didn't ask her how to properly. I kept saying Jasmine, so we're going to just go with Jasmine right now. I always say Jasmine or Yasmin, whatever. But we'll know. She and I are going to talk again. So Rocky, the card of light from Spirit today for Jasmine. Do you have anything? I'm going to let you get this party started.
Okay. And if you have to remember, my real name's not Rocky. My real name is Raquel. So if I would see that written out, I would say Jasmine.
Yes.
Jasmine Guzman. Yeah. Oh, no, Jasmine. And her card for today, La Estrella, the star.
The star.
Yes.
I believe we saw that yesterday, didn't we, Yasmin?
And that is Que Esperanza, hope, the star.
There you go. Hope. It's funny, we in a reading we did yesterday, she got the hope card, which is the star card. So that's funny. Let's go on here and let's see what's happening. So we're all surrounding in hope. You have to remember, did you start your 20 minutes this morning? That's going to be massively important for you because you've got so many gifts and talents that are coming out and coming to the surface. You better be getting that shield of light around you and starting and setting your intentions for the day. This is all about letting your old self go, transformation, understanding. Making change can be hard. Okay? letting go of old things. There's something going on here. This is transformation. This is generally the death card. Okay? Death is not a bad thing. Okay? Unless it's you. All right? That's not what I'm getting here. What I'm getting here is that you need to let some of the old stuff from the past go. If you want to transform and move, you have to move into your new self. And people either have to accept it or they don't. But you cannot be wanting and needing their acceptance. You are you. You are now on your own special journey. And in this, we got the Six of Cups, memories of love. And what this is saying is there are times, if you look, we're releasing here. You are moving forward. There is victory. There are things that are happening. You are thinking about good things from the past, saying thank you, but you're releasing them and letting them go in order to move forward. So that's where the hope comes from. That's where everything's stemming from. It's within you. You're now knowing. You're becoming aware. You're changing. So it's very incumbent upon you to make sure that you're grounding yourself. Bangarang! Okay? You're digging your feet in the sand. Bangarang! That you're actually looking for your magic, and guess what? You don't care who hears you. Bangarang! That's it. Rocky?
I'm getting actually a pretty clear message.
Okay.
And it's from an older female, grandmotherly type person, and it's not in English.
It's not in English.
No.
Okay.
Recuerda quién eres. Recuerda quién eres. Remember who you are.
There you go. There you go.
I understand Spanish a lot better than I can speak it.
Okay. I understand the translator a lot better than I can speak it. So, or hear it.
Recuerda quién eres. Remember who you are.
Okay.
Get back
All right.
to the nitty gritty.
Okay. All right. There you go, Yasmin. God love you. So mote it be. Peace, love, and light out to you. You know that we love you. Okay? That's great. Where are we going? All right. Shut up. I thought I had that on silent. All right. Karina Ramirez. Let's go to Karina Ramirez. Oh, you got somebody. Michael Schmidt. Michael, buddy, can I get a card? Absolutely. You sure can. All right. Here we go. Michael. You got some new, fresh ideas. You're going to have to say, what do you want out of them? Okay? How do you want to get it? What do you want to do? The passion, this card is passion ignited. This is your one of one. Some new, fresh ideas, some different ways to think and handle things. This is about your desire, your will, and being able to move forward and to go from there. What I'm getting is the proper way to go is you got to remember, you got to want it. Do you really want it? Do you want it bad? Do you make this part of yourself where you're saying, I have got to do this? It's all about manifesting. You manifest what you want and what you bring. And this is what I'm getting for you. There are things you're going after. Are you giving them your all? I heard a good motivational speaker talk one time, and my youngest son listens to him. If you have a desire, okay, but you're not focusing on it as much as you focus on breathing, okay, you're not truly going to manifest. You cannot make this happen if you don't put your whole self in and see it done. Rocky, what do you got? Oh, we can't. There you go. Okay. Couldn't hear you. Yeah, there you go.
They can usually hear me in Guam. You know. I pulled 3 cards.
All right.
And I got the Lover's card. So that would be the convergence.
Okay.
I got the Lust card. You gotta wanna. And the thing is the next card I pulled is the 9 of Swords. I would think that's a cautionary tale. It is great to want something. It is great to go for it. The only way to get there is to get yourself focused. And like Rob said, if it's not part of your breathing and your daily manifestation, then that's how you go. But I would think that Nine of Swords would also say you need to make sure that while you are focused, that you don't lose sight of those around you and them giving you signals to either come or go, back off, approach, don't approach. In other words, when you get solely focused, don't steamroll everyone around you.
There you go. Okay. Everything with love and light. Proceed with caution, but you got to proceed. And people get so caught up in the caution, they forget to move forward. Okay? They start worrying. And that's what, you got to stop worrying about some of the outcomes and you got to start moving. Okay? All right. Let me know, Michael. Let's talk again, buddy. Where are we going here? All right. Karina Ramirez. May I get a card today, Rob? Thank you. Miss Karina, you certainly can. I met this lovely young lady at one of the last psychic fairs I was at. All right. Here we go. All right, Karina. I'm really getting, you know what? I'm being told I got to change decks here in the middle of the thing. I'm going to my Archangel deck. And I'm getting told one card only. And we're going to go from there and we'll see what Rocky throws on top of it. All right, Karina. A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Now, I don't normally read this deck upside down or reversed. This card came reversed. So I want you to understand, though, this could be talking about more in you, the world. This is 21. This is about creating and understanding the world is yours to make it the way you want it. 2, the pairing, the partnership. 1, remembering that you are an individual at play here, but bring them together, it's a 3, collaboration. And what I'm getting is body, mind, and spirit. You know what you need, you know what you want. It's time to let spirit help you. Talk to spirit, move forward. The world can be yours. So that's where we go. Rocky, what do you got?
Going into the Magic of You Oracle cards, it's got 3 words on it. It's time to lead.
Wow. New world out there. New world out there. Wonder what that's talking about. Is it work? Is it a relationship? Let's, think about it. Karina, and I want you to understand that's what we're getting. The world is yours, okay? You're not taking advantage of it. I think that's why the card came upside down. You've got so much beyond who you are, okay? Right now, you're kind of like our other young lady, Yasmin. You've lost a little bit of sight of yourself. Okay, of who you are, you're becoming. But this world is yours. Don't care what other people think. You do what you need to do. So mote it be. All right, here we go. Krista Talbot, good morning. May I please have a reading today? Absolutely. All right, let's see what we got going here. Man, I'm getting like waves of in the head. Is there frustration? Is there tension? Because it's like hitting me all right here, and it's a lot on the right side. So let's find out what's going on. Here we go. Here we are. Okay. Krista. I'm being told to use the Tao Oracle deck. And there's 2 things you're going to need to focus on. In your yin, you need to focus on increase, sharing, reaping rewards, overflow, expansion. You have to concentrate on what you're creating within yourself. That's the yin. This is the internal. It's an external card, Rob. That's right. You can do external things internally. And what I'm seeing for your external, the outside world, is prosperity, wealth, good fortune, success. You have to understand, what I'm getting, Krista, is you worry so much about money. That's what's being put out there. So the universe feels the worry, and they're never letting you get quite across that finish line. Change your thought process. Change the way you think. Worry about what you're going to do when the money comes in. Be prepared. Start seeing yourself as wealthy. All of these are about increase, money, prosperity. It can't get any. This is all. You've got to surround yourself and put the energy out there. And what I'm getting is to tell you, not only is it capable, you deserve it. Okay? You deserve an increase in prosperity. Okay? But you have to understand that. Stop waiting for people to say, oh, I hope Spirit gives me. Spirit ain't going to give you crap till they show that you've earned it. Then they'll help you the rest of the way. Rocky?
I'm using the Halloween Oracle deck.
Oh.
And it speaks of the Skull of Stars, which is infinite possibilities, and the Werewolf, which is exploring wildness. So I'm taking this as, in addition to what you're saying, is we need to think about things outside of the box. In other words, it's very easy we become a very passive society. We click and things drop at our door. I still love Amazon. I'm nothing against that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the effort in return, the way commerce and the way business is done now has changed our whole view on effort and return. We get dates from our phone. We get groceries from the computer. It's changed how we do it. Spirit didn't change quite that way. You can't dial it in.
Right.
And I think the thing is that you have to explore. Sometimes you have to do some of the uncomfortable work. Sometimes you got to be awkward before you glide. You've got to put that work in. And you can't just sit around and wait for it. I need to manifest it. All right, I'm thinking of it. Why isn't it happening? You got to look outside the box. I think that's another interpretation of exploring wildness. There's an old joke. Guy is shipwrecked, and a boat comes by, and he says, all right, you want to get on? And he says, nope, I'm waiting for God to save me. So the boat goes away. Next thing you know, a helicopter comes by. Same thing. Helicopter offers him a line, says, I'm waiting for God to save me. And then the next time comes around, the Coast Guard comes by, and he says, nope, waiting for God to save me. Well, in another day or so, he drowns. So he sees God, and he says to God, hey, I was praying to you. I was a good guy. Why didn't you save me? And God said, look, I sent you a boat, the Coast Guard, and a helicopter. What the hell else do you want?
Exactly.
So
Do you think, Rocky, I want to ask you a question, and because this brings up a good thing. Do you think, I know we want to blame thought and different things on lack of spiritual growth or being in touch, but do you think technology hinders our connection to spirit a lot of times?
I think it's like anything else. I think it's a tool. I think that we have things, an EMF meter, which you got a brand new one. Something like that can actually enhance connections. Things like REM pods. I told you, I built something really cool, and it helps. It is electronic, and it does help communicate with spirit, especially through. But I think it also can increase the static. I think when we're focusing on communicating with spirit and using it as a tool, it does enhance. I think in our day-to-day lives, we miss connections because of technology all the time. And I'm not saying I haven't done this either. How many times has any of us sat next to someone we care about, friend, family, and they're doing this and we're doing this? That's technology wedging between rather than the come together.
I agree.
And it's also awesome because by that same technology, I can talk to family in Europe. I can stay close. I can see pictures of people I don't get to see all the time. So I think it really has to start with us and what our connection is. If you have a true connection within yourself, you'll use that technology to make a connection outward. If you're withdrawing, it'll help you withdraw.
There you go. All right. So, Crystal, let us know. Drop us a line. Tell us what's going on, how all that resonated with you. Linda, I want to...
Already done that.
No, I want to go up there. She's putting a message. I'm on Facebook Live as well, but I don't know what StreamYard is. So can you see my identity on there with my question? With StreamYard is when you go in, and I want to help people out with this. When you're going through Facebook, there is, when you read all the fine print, at the bottom it says allow StreamYard to see who you are. And click there. That's all you have to do. Then your face, your picture, your profile, whatever, just the little thing, just like it is here for YouTube, comes up on Facebook so we can go there. Okay? That's all it's asking for, and sometimes it's easy to miss. We see it, I want to click on it, and we just click, and then we click in, and we've forgotten to hit that little click at the bottom button. So that's what's going on. That's what we're talking about. Okay? So, Linda, so that was you. So, no, I did not see you earlier. Okay? I did see Facebook user, but I do see you now. So there we go. Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, go ahead. Jenny Cook. Hello, Rocky Digati. Hello, Rob. I hope your weeks, both of you, are going well. May I have a card pull today? Excited I caught the how right on time. 10-10. There we go. Got it. Caught the how. Which is that one?
That's called the show.
Oh, okay. Oh, caught the show. Okay. All right. Funny. Can hear dead people, but can't add an S. There we go. Jenny, I love you. Good deal. All right, Jenny, here we go. I'm going to go with this deck. I grabbed this deck. All right. This is the Psychic Tarot and Oracle deck. Majority of it is tarot, but it has oracle cards mixed in with it. So look it up. It's great. It's a great deck. All right. Wow. What I'm getting here. We're back to this awareness gig. Okay. Who are you? Where's your power? What are you looking at? Are you paying attention? Do you lose focus? I'm interested to see what Rocky's going to come up with here, because on this awareness card, I'm pulling one card, it's a reminder of how powerful you actually are. And we forget that. And it's to remind you that, guess what? Everything you need to succeed is within you already. Rocky?
I don't know who decided they needed to dim your shine.
Oh!
But you need to just not invest in that type of thing. Going back to good money after bad, whoever decided that they needed to make you duller to shine brighter is not someone you need in your life.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Folks, if people in your life are not working to bring you to your own higher good or coming at you from a place of love, if they're making you, or you're feeling a lower vibration, or you're feeling subdued in their presence, that's the flag that these people generally do not need a spot in your life.
And it's like I think I've said this before, like the Swedish death cleaning. If it doesn't bring you joy, don't keep it. And
yeah.
I'm not advocating that people have ridiculous, dramatic Jersey Shore kind of fights with people. She said from New Jersey. But more or less, you can distance yourself. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say, you know what, that's not my focus right now. I'm not available. I hope you have an awesome time. And then do what makes you happy. And one of the things is that I think if you have this type of influence around you, it's not just that they oppress you. They try to kind of get you into their loop of thinking, and you need to break that.
They want to hear their thoughts come out of your mouth.
Because they're narcissists.
Yes.
Simple. Narcissists love mirrors. That's the thing. So and it's funny, the card I just pulled, become a loving mirror. So if you become a loving mirror, they chances are somebody like that, they'll lose interest in you first, because they're not getting the affirmation they need, because you're doing the real stuff and they're doing whatever they're doing.
Gotcha. And you know what hit me while you're saying that, Rocky, it's very true, but this doesn't have to be somebody from your now. It could be letting go of these people from your past. Letting go of those thoughts of people, and remember, all right, if they hurt you or whatnot, guess what? Let it go. It's time to set yourself free and to heal yourself. You want to heal other people? Healer, heal thyself. That's one of the things you got to learn. So there we go. Jenny, love you. Let me know what's going on. Can't wait to meet you. Go ahead. All right, where are we at? Gabrielle, I love you two together. Could I get a card, please? Absolutely, Gabrielle. Yes, you can. I am going to the Tao Oracle deck. We're going to come up with the area of your yin and yang that you need to focus on. All right. Woo. Is this going to be I'm trying to tell if this is which part of the chakra. It's in the chest, but I get like it's moving between the heart and now the word, I can see the word, I can't say it, right below the heart chakra. Help me. Not sacral. What's the,
Sacral.
Plexus.
Yeah. It's moving. I'm getting, it's like dancing. It's almost like that seasick feeling you get a little bit. It's moving back and forth from the heart down there. So I got a feeling we're going to have a culmination of some things going on here that we need to take a look at. Here's what I am getting in the place what I am being told you need to focus. All right. The first place, enthusiasm. It's a 16. The card is a 16. 1, and first most, meaning that's meaning about you and new things. The 6 is about becoming victorious and having follow through. Okay? And taking the next step and coming through the balance. But this is talking about self-expression. Inspiring others, self-confidence. So that's what I'm getting is, Gabrielle, this is understanding who you are. And understand you are a beautiful creature, period. Nobody else needs to weigh in on it. You are a beautiful person. You are a beautiful woman. You have gifts that you were given, and you need to be enthusiastic about this and not be so laid back a little bit. Step in, get going. We have a beautiful woman here, okay? And it is. What I think when I see this card is on the dress shows you watch, the runway thing, where they put on the wacky clothes. What do they call that? Avant-garde. Avant-garde, okay? That's, you need to embrace the avant-garde, okay? That is you. Get into it in whatever area. If you think it's a little radical, it's time for you to jump into it. As long as it's something that's calling you. Rocky?
Number 10, the wheel.
Oh, wow.
And that echoes basically what you had said, but one of the things I like to point out with the Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Fortune, a lot of people talk about karma, talk about balance, and that you got to, live in the here and now. The thing is the Wheel of Fortune, if you are a steady person, is going to turn your ass upside down.
Yes.
But the thing, you got to loosen your grip. Don't be so type A. Okay?
Okay.
You too. And, you gotta give yourself agita. But the Wheel of Fortune, I think in this, and especially adapting to what Rob said, the Wheel of Fortune is telling you it's time to kind of let go and let it happen. Loosen your grip, take a moment, breathe. You gotta trust. If you like you said, if you're gonna get guidance from both physical and spirit, let it come. Don't sit there all rigid and waiting. You definitely have great stuff coming. It's time to kind of accept that and let it be. Take a second, breathe, let it come to you.
And I think too, there could be some actual, with your Wheel of Fortune card coming up and the enthusiasm, this change could bring you some good wealth, some good fortune. Yeah, some good things fixing to come your way. So get ready to be happy. All right, be attentive. All right, because you won't see it. All right, where are we going next? All right, good morning. So mote it be. Brandy, Ray of Light. I love somebody that calls themselves Ray of Light. Good morning, beautiful friends. I made it live today. Super stoked. Much love. All right, we will go a little over 10 o'clock today since we have our special guest, Rocky Digati, the Reverend Rocky Digati. There we go. From the Front Porch Tarot, and the Darker Art Studio. You can reach out to Rocky through either of those. The Darker Art Studio link is down in the description. You can reach down there, click on it, take you right to her website. What's also down there is the link to go find out more about the TWA Cancun getaway. This is going to be something that you want to be. Rocky is going to be there. You want to see us, and we're going to have a good time. We are already planning not to do stuff but by the pool, but in the damn pool. We're going to try to figure this out where we can all be there, and we're going to make it work. We're going to be doing live broadcasts. We're going to be doing the Wine and Spirit Night. We're going to be working individually and together with groups, with singles, with all the kind of stuff. But we're also going to be doing live shows. So we want you to be there in Cancun, waving, yelling, and screaming, rather than sitting at home watching it and going, damn, I wish I was there. So check all that out. For the prices we have now, time is running out. I don't want to sound like some TV barker, but this is, because understand, we're not making a profit on this at all. This is us trying to put together something for everybody to get together and meet, and we can start trying to do this once a year, if not 2 or 3 times a year. But I need you to reach out. If you have any questions, Mr. Bruce Kaler, you can see him right there, okay? Contact him. He is in the chat right now. Ask him questions. If you got questions about the deposit, if you got questions about COVID, if you got questions about everything. He has done a lot of work to make sure just about every angle you can think of is taken care of. Reach out to him. And that is Apollo Travel Orlando. Very good friend of mine, very close friend of mine, and I will call him a dear friend of mine. So, come meet everybody, see what's going on. So many other things going on. All right, where are we going here? All right, Brandy, Ray of Light. I have a card, please. Absolutely. Here we go. Rock, are you good with going a little past 10 o'clock? I
can indeed.
All right, let's have a little bit of fun today.
But go easy on me because I have a big night planned tonight. If anybody's in the local New Jersey area, tonight I am at Taro at the Tomato, which is the Tomato on Main pizza place in Mulligan Hill, New Jersey. Tonight is sold out, but they're booking for June. You should come down and have some pizza.
There you go. All right. Pizza and taro. I mean, damn, you know?
And you should see the meatball. Big as my head.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Brandy, here we go, sweetie. All right. Brandy, you're going through a situation right now and you are not listening to your gut intuition. You are not following through. It is time to leave this crap behind. It is time. There is a purpose that you are kind of like mourning over, but it is time. It no longer serves you. It's not serving your higher good. Come home. Your higher self misses you, is what I'm being told to tell you. This is the Eight of Cups. This is about letting some things go and not, it's time to move forward and move on. And what I'm getting here is, the best thing is, you know what to do, but you're not using your intuition. You have an internal knowledge. You know what to do, not just up here, but down here. You know it, you're not following it, you have to follow it and use it. There's an irony in this whole thing that this is a 2. So what I'm getting is, this is about partnering with yourself, but partnership outside. That this is something that it's time to let go, walk away from. Doesn't necessarily have to be a personal relationship, but it could be a business relationship, a friendship, something like that. There are times we have to walk away from family. It's okay. Let's wish them well. Let them go live their life. This is your life. But you've been given a gift of intuition, and what I'm seeing is you need to rely on it to be able to move forward from whatever this is.
This is from the Magic of You deck, and it is Liberation. Free yourself. I love it.
Wow.
Yeah. Free yourself. And let me tell you, this is about a relationship, whether she admits it or not.
Okay. There you go. And it's, you need 2 different decks, top of the country, bottom of the country. There you go, Brandy. It's up to you. It's time to move and to liberate and free yourself. There you go. So mote it be. Make it happen, Captain. There we go. Jamie Lynn, Divine Wealth Awakening. Good morning, Rob and Rocky. Can I please have a card? Absolutely. Here we go. All right.
You, Miss Jamie, are the higher ground in this situation. I got something.
Okay. Go right ahead. Run with it.
She's running the high road. Need some reassurance. You're running the high road. Don't let people who don't do business, don't do life the way you do, drag you down off that horse. Because the card that I got was the 7 of rods for valor. Valor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, if you're in a question of moral dilemma, if you're not sure you're on the right path, if other people are doing it and you wonder if you should do it too, emphatically no. Stick to your guns. You got this. You're a good person and you're doing the right thing.
Surround yourself with people of like-minded thoughts, ethics, things. That's exactly what I got here. This is what you're looking for. You want a part, you want to be a part, but they're doing things that are not, they're just not good to you. Let them go. Let the other people come in. Fill yourself with those people. This is going to take some spiritual strength. This is going to take you understanding that you have to let things go. Folks, stepping away from people or saying no, man, it takes power. Reach down, grab that spiritual power. You are good. You are golden. All right? There we go. So, mote it be. All right. Where are we at next here?
We are going to Fountain Blue.
Fountain Blue. Good morning. Good morning. Would love a card. Thank you.
All right. The rest will follow. Stacey's got that song in my head now.
Yeah, there you go.
The rest will follow.
I always think of Platoon. For your mind, your ass will follow.
That'll happen as well.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. All right, here we go. Valley, good to see you this morning. Bangarang. Bangarang. I'm told to say bangarang. Have you reached out? Remember, you're putting out what you want to get back, all right? Or are you finding your magic today? Is today the day you need to find it to fly? Paddle on. That's what we're about. Bangarang. All right, let's see what's happening. All right. Here we go. All right, there's something you're dealing with a very strong male authority figure or authority in and of itself. I'm trying to read through this. A lot of things about movement today. You need to take charge, is what I'm getting. You're letting other people kind of balance you again. This is the 4. This would be the Emperor. This is authority. And this is kind of what other people are trying to tell you what to do. But what I've got here is the 2 of Wands, and this is actually movement, choices, and decisions. Remember, you get to choose which door you walk through. Don't let somebody else force you into walking through yourself. You have the power. You make the decision. You go with it. If you're not quite sure where to go yet, do you trust this person that's giving you advice? If you trust the advice, sometimes we need to follow our counsel. A wise emperor always will. However, if you already know the decision, sometimes a wise emperor will refuse counsel and do what he knows to be right. And that's what I'm getting for you. So if you follow their advice, make sure you're trusting them and you're 100% with it. If you're not going to follow their advice, kick back, wait a minute, study the doors a little longer, and you will be able to make a decision and move through them on your own. You have that authority. You have the power. Rocky?
I'm getting the feeling that this is another yes or no, stay or go kind of thing.
Okay.
That this is one of those whether you're going to move on a decision kind of thing. And I'm looking at the shells, and this is no, very toxic. Don't just stay the course. Absolutely.
Okay, so no, don't make the move, or no, don't join with this person.
Don't join with this person.
Okay. There we go. You got other choices, and I think that's where this other card came from. You've got more choices out there than what you're aware of, okay?
Yeah.
And guess what? Yeah, follow your gut. Use that intuition. You're very smart. You're very intelligent, and you are very open. So make sure that you understand and pray about this. Get connected with Spirit, and the right answer will come. There we go. So mote it be. Sieglinde, good morning. May I please have a card? I have missed you. Can't wait to see you. All right, let's see what's going on here. Miss Sieglinde. All right. What's that? I don't know. Sieglinde, we want to see you in Cancun. Come on. Let's see what's happening. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, Sieglinde. Wow, I don't know. Y'all see how many times I've shuffled this. We are back to what there's something that's haunting you in your past that is not serving you anymore. It is time to let it go. It's time to move on. What I'm getting here from you is you're afraid to move on. For you, this is about you. Some of your gifts, some of these things, you're still having problems. You're needing validation for somebody to tell you if this is right or this is wrong. You've got this. Go with it. Because here's the deal. What I got is the Chariot. It's triumph. It's moving. It's going. We have a card saying, let it go. You've let it go on. Time to move on and emotional. But focus. You got to focus. You got to stay with it. You can't let something come in and rock that mind of yours, okay? This is about mental focus and clarity and finding a goal and frickin' going at it, okay? This is about focus. What do you got, Rob?
Well, going back to the magic of music, it says, love the darkness, which I think is really a great way to look. I love the illustrations on these are just great. I just have so much glare going on. I can't seem to get it to go. So if anybody wants the Magic of You Oracle deck, it is tremendous. But by loving the darkness, it's a translucence. In other words, you got to let the dark and the light shine through, in the sense that when you get into the darkness, and that doesn't necessarily mean the darkness, the evil, yada yada. I think it means going into the shadow realm, going into the shadow work, going into the nuts and bolts of you to assess, rebuild, and fine-tune to what you put out. So you need to kind of come out and then emerge. Very much Phoenix-like.
And you know what? Sieglinde, you and I have talked about this before. That's the past. You're trying to walk away from it, but you haven't addressed it, is what I'm getting. You have to face it head on and address it so you can get closure. Everybody doesn't have to do this. You do. Okay? You need to embrace this and say, this is part of my life. This happened to me. I'm going to confront it and move head on so I can move forward. Hope that helps. Love you. Can't wait to meet you. All right. Here we go. Greg Herrera, good morning, brother. Can I have a card? Having so much anxiety about making a living 4 years till I can retire. I don't think I can go back to working in mainstream medical. I hear you, brother. I hear you. What are you doing about it? That's going to be my first question to you. What are you doing about it? Don't guess what can go wrong. Start thinking what can go right. This is a bangerang moment. That's exactly what we're talking about. Grab your magic, unadult, bangerang. What you put out comes back. See it happening. See what you need to go. It's what we're doing. I'm in the process of doing the exact same thing right now. And let me tell you something. It can happen. I'm doing it at freaking 59. I don't know where you're at. You're close to me. But I'm telling you, brother to brother, you can make this happen. So the cards I'm going to pull, let's see what's happening, are from the Psychic Tarot deck. Okay? I love that stained glass icon. I love it, love it, love it. All right?
Here, Michael.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, what I'm really getting is, moving on. Here we go. More moving on, okay? You have to understand, don't allow yourself, the devil is whatever you chain yourself to. You allow yourself to be chained to it. If you allow yourself to be chained to a concept of, I have to go to work every day, I have to do a 40 hours, 8 days a week, or 7 days a week, or whatever it is you got to do, don't chain yourself to your concepts, because what I'm getting for you is the Six of Minds, which is about becoming victorious and moving on. A lot of times in this card, in the Six of Swords, we see somebody in a very sad situation moving on. But what I'm getting for you here is there is light. You need to see it, but you have to step through that window and go into that light so you can get out of this. It's a short-lived thing. What do you want to do? How bad do you want it? We talked about this earlier. How bad do you want to be able to not do this? Do you trust yourself enough to say, I'm going to make this happen? Okay? So mote it be. That's what I got. Rock?
You're almost there. Hang in there. The card I pulled out was the Three of Coins, which would be like your teamwork, your work. Rely on others. Rely on the crew that's around you to be able to do it. And I pulled out a couple of quick cards just as, see what would be your obstacles. And it gave me the Eight of Cups reversed, which is sort of be like, don't get apathetic or lazy about it. Just keep going. It's hard to refresh. I work in the medical field, totally get it. Burnout's the thing. If you can make yourself available some of your crisis intervention stuff, do your CISM work with your local critical stress people, get involved with helping others. Sometimes that helps you, other teammates, but stay the course. Because the reward is Four of Cups. It's coming.
There you go.
You're going to do this. Just remember to breathe. Allow yourself to rely on others a little bit, too. Like, be part of the team. It's not all always on you. Work with the delegation. Okay.
There you go. Very good. Very good. Where are we going here? All right. With gratitude, may I have a card, please? Indigo, good to see you. For all of my new people that are popping in today, we've had a lot of people coming in and some new faces. Make sure, number one, tarotwithanattitude.com. You can reach me there. But any of you that are on the super channels, if you have somebody that you enjoy watching, go find their private channel, because chances are they're simul-broadcasting or uploading to that channel. And that... we just went through a patch where the whole super channel was down for 2 weeks. Now it's back. If some of this happens again, it very well could go away forever. All right? So you better go over and find Tarot with an Attitude on YouTube and like and subscribe there. Also, the Tarot with an Attitude on Facebook. We have a page. Go like that one. But, more importantly, the Tarot with an Attitude Facebook group. We have a ball. Things happen there. Things go there. Posts are made there. Other people are making posts. Different things. It is a great place to be to find your bangerang spot. So, Indigo, here we go. Also, if you want to find Rocky Digati, my Reverend Rocky Digati, the beautiful Reverend Rocky Digati. There we go. Thank you so much. Okay. Basking in the light. That is you. Okay. All right. DarkerArtStudio.com. It's in the description down there. Rocky, do you have a YouTube channel?
I do not.
Okay. We're going to talk about that. Like you wanted to talk to me about something else, we're going to talk about that. All right. She does have Long Tall Sally Band. Check that out. Singing. Rocky and I are going to be trying to do some singing together at Cancun. This is going to be something you don't want to miss. It's going to be good. So this is going to be fun. Reasons you need to not just rely on one channel and sit there and let things roll into you. Subscribe to the people you like and let them know, support them. It's how you can support us in doing what we're doing. Indigo, here we go. Coming back to Indigo.
Oh, let me sleep on it.
Let me sleep on it. All right. Wow. Okay. What I'm getting right out of the gate, there are some memories. There is something about, I'm really getting like somebody that's passed, somebody that's lost. These are, and something to do with a child. I got the Memories of Light, the Six of Cups, okay? And it's about letting that light shine bright, but you got to put them out and let them go, let their spirit go. This is about letting something happen, giving back, and this is the perfect Bangarang card. Finding your childhood again and being able to move forward. They want you to. That's what I'm getting. Because your universe is about you. This card has come up 2 or 3 times today. I don't get it. The one, new ideas, new paths, new life. Your life is ahead of you. You get to live your life. Even, folks, even when we have children, Rob, the children should always come first. No, they should not. Okay? There are times that's how you teach your child to be selfish. There are times you need to come first, and time you need to say, hey, buddy, this ain't about you. This is about me right now. Because what you're doing is teaching them to make little brats out of their children, your grandchildren, things like that. Teach them to be free, and that, guess what? When they're a parent, it's okay to spend time on themselves. You can't abandon the children. You've always got to keep them in your thought. But what I'm getting here is you need to understand the importance. This is your life. This is your time to move forward. Things are happening. Everything you've been given to succeed is within you, and that's very important here, especially when it's coupled with the Six of Cups. Rocky.
I pulled one from each oracle deck just to see how that would go.
Okay.
And the first thing I got was from the Halloween deck. I got the Skull of Flowers, which is creating through the ashes. And the other deck has Oblivion. You need to open your arms to come out. So you need to be taking in. You need to be taking in and reinventing. You need to make something out of nothing.
Yep. Things are gone. Remember them. Have a great flight. Things have passed. But it's not, your life's not back there anymore. Today is today. Yeah.
Get out of those ashes and start creating with what's coming to you in the here and now.
Absolutely. So mote it be. Woo! Indigo, that's awesome. TarotWithAnAttitude.com, DarkerArtStudio.com. Let us know what's going on, and we would love to hear how some of this stuff resonates. So we love it when people reach out. Where are we going next? Kristen Klein, good morning, tribe. Would love to hear from Spirit today, and thank you. You are welcome. Good morning, Kristen. Let's see what's going on. I am being told to go over here to the Archangel deck. Let's find out why. Kristen, good morning, my love. Glad to see you. While I'm shuffling this, I want to remind everybody there will be no show tomorrow morning. Okay? I will be busy in Orlando taking care of state stuff that I got to do for my licensure. So there will not be a show tomorrow morning, but Saturday morning we'll be back with bells on. Remind me to buy bells because I don't have any bells. All right, there we go. So we'll see what happens. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here we go. Kristen. And we're going to give this about another 10 minutes, and we're going to call this. All right, you're trying to master something in your real world. This is something physical you can touch, whether you're either learning it or mastering it. I got the 8 of Ariel. Take great pride in your work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. This is something that's happening. Seek help, seek guidance. A master, a lot of times when I see the 8, I think of mastery. One of the things I have to remind people, though, is a master never stops trying to learn. Okay? So this very well could be an apprenticeship at the same time. A master will always continue to try to see what they can find out. And this is something you're trying to master in the real world. And Ariel is there looking over your shoulder, trying to help guide you. Are you listening? Now, ironically, we got the 9, Epiphany, joy through spirit and growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. Are you listening? This would be the Hermit, the 9. This is how you're going to make all this stuff come through. We've got the 8, which is about movement. It's about mastery. It's about making things happen. This is a major arcana card that is a 9 that is saying you can bring it in. You can make this happen, but it's going to be on you. Are you stopping stepping back, meditating, and listening, see we got lightning striking in the back? Are you letting the lightning strike? Let the Archangel Raziel help you, but stop and listen. That's what I'm getting. Right?
One of the things, and this can sound awfully aggressive, and I don't mean it as such, is the card that I got from the Oracle deck is the card for Ubuntu. And what that means is compassion for others. Sometimes when we get very aggressive and very focused on our self-growth, we sometimes get what I like to call our healing goggles on, where we're only looking. Sometimes you get more by giving more.
Yes.
And it's almost exactly the opposite of what Rob had just lectured earlier about learning about your selfishness, which has worked, because sometimes if you give too much, you don't, that's a bad plan. Sometimes if you don't give enough, you don't get a return either. And I think you might be in a phase where you need to realize there's a solution to every problem, that sometimes you just kind of look around. Watch how other people are feeling. Tune into what's around you. Because you're focusing in on yourself, you might be losing sight of some things you could be doing right around you with others, exercising compassion. Not that you're not an insult. I'm just saying you need to kind of maybe be more aware to how your actions are affecting those who you care about in your immediate circle, and see if you can't increase the compassion and love in between the whole.
Very good. Kristen, let us know how that resonates. We'd love to hear from you. So mote it be. Glad you're here this morning. Welcome to the tribe. Melinda, I think this is going to have to be, Melinda Tozer is going to have to be one of our last ones. Different things happening, coming in, and that are starting to work, and I need to make sure that I am there for them. So we are going to make this our last card, Miss Rocky. Reverend Raquel Digati. Okay? And this is what's going on. So Melinda, may I get a card, please? You absolutely can, my dear. All right. If we didn't get to you, folks, make sure that you know that the show starts at 9 o'clock. I always encourage people, particularly when I have a guest, get in early. You can click on that link before 9 o'clock and get in and start posting. When you wait till later to come in, generally a lot of people are ahead of you, and there are a lot of people down here that we did not get to, and we've been at this for almost an hour and a half. So get in. Yeah, sit through the different things we put up, us YouTubers, that you need to know, but get in so you can post what you need to want and what you want to do. So here we go. Melinda, I'm really getting, okay, hold on, because I'm getting like the lights started fluctuating. I'm picking up a presence with you, girl. I'm really picking something up, and this is more spiritual.
Double R.
Huh?
I see 2 R's. R.
Okay. What is it? Tell us if you can find out real quick, and my wife will drive to the bottom and look at these things. We got to allow for the delay too to kick in. Does RR resonate or whatnot? But I'm getting that. Let's find out what's going on. Okay.
Someone who watches out for her.
Right. But I'm not getting it. Tell me, Rocky, where you're at. I'm not getting that this is someone from her past life that she's aware of. This is more of an angelic or spiritual guide nature.
I don't feel that. I'm feeling that this is somebody you know. It's not their name, but RR has significance. Okay,
let's find out. Because that could be. Because, again, on that, I will always default to you. Let's find out what's that. And what I got was like white pulsating lights. Not like this, but they were like fluttering. It was really wild.
Like radio waves. Like
yes.
Radio waves.
Yes, it was more like radio waves, but it was pure white light is what I got. So I'm not.
This is somebody who's passed.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Melinda, what I'm getting for you is to understand that you are building, or you need to build, you're wanting to build a firm foundation in the real world. But this is about understanding. This is in desires, goals, and dreams. This is not here in the tangible, but you're wanting to do it in the tangible, but you have the will and desire. But there's mountains coming. There are things you're trying to cross, and you don't know how to do it. These things are within you. You're trying to get there. You are very close, and you've just got like one more mountain to climb, is what I'm seeing here for you. But you can do it. Don't stop. You're at a good place to catch your breath. All right? But you're going to need to be prepared to move on to be successful, because what I've got here for you is the universe. This universe came straight up. It was not upside down. The universe is there to help you. And look at this. There is a guide, a presence there trying to make them so, okay, there is some type of guide, presence, whatnot there with you, who is here to help you. You don't have to be afraid. You are not alone. Okay? Understand, if you will move forward step by step, slow and slow, you will be guided. They will help you, and they will help you find the way to manifest your dreams. That's what I'm getting. Rocky?
I think this person is also connected to somebody else that's listening too.
Oh, okay.
It's almost like I see the RR in a heart, like a Valentine or something.
Okay.
And it's like radio, those like pulsy radio. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But just remember the lesson of Mushroom Mark. It sometimes eventually makes sense.
That's right. Folks, for y'all, those of y'all who were on our last wine and spirit night, Rocky kept throwing out Mushroom Mark, Mushroom Mark, Mushroom Mark, and nobody came to it. And my daughter, Christina Lee, dove on this like a true detective. Went into Facebook, started haunting people and saying, hey, we need to find out. And lo and behold, somebody had come in and wanted a reading. They had left early or got knocked out or something, and their dad's name was Mark, if I'm remembering this correctly, and he had a mushroom farm. This is, so sometimes, yeah, that was not just an off-the-wall thing. We found out later through Facebook, this was a dead-on thing. So, Melinda, what we're giving you here, sometimes it takes a while for things to click. Let me find out what's going on. Please put in, and my wife's looking, so we can get through this. So, where are you at, Rock?
Siglinda. She's my twin.
If they were, I said I knew they were connected.
See if that's the right.
Oh, look here. Siglinda and what was the other young lady's name? Melinda are twins.
Okay, that makes sense that they were connected.
Wow, okay. Woo! All right. So, what's the RR coming from, ladies? Only R I can think of is our Uncle Robert.
No, the woman, it's a woman. And
yes, I got a very feminine presence, yes.
And it's something connected to Valentine, like, because I see the heart. And I don't, but her name is not RR. I don't know what RR is. Her name is double R something. I don't know. But her name is something else. But I don't know if does her surname maybe Valentine and she has a nickname with RR? I don't know. This is so close. I almost want to say her name is something more normal, like Jeannie or Jenny. But something with double R. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. What is, Siglinda just said last, our family, look! Our family is Valentine's. Okay. So we're getting connected here. Uncle Robert, the family is Valentine's. So we're getting connection. But I'm getting that this is I'm like Rocky. There is still, who was your uncle's wife? Is she still here? Is it, I mean, what, there's something here that it was very, and Rocky, could we be dealing with two different spirits? Or are we dealing with just one?
Just one.
Okay.
You may be getting another thing, but her name is either something like Jeannie or Jenny, but for some reason double R, and I keep seeing that in the heart. I don't know if she had a nickname or something, and I keep seeing those pulsing radio waves.
Yeah.
Almost
So.
like
Yeah, but what I'm getting is this is something to let you know, Melinda, that you are stepping through. They will be there to guide you. You just have to let them help you. Be attentive and listen. Okay?
It's a radio name. It's a radio name. CB Radio. CB Radio. Did you have somebody, Selena or Melinda, and I can stay on long enough to see this one too because they're both listening. Someone who.
Oh, look, see, Glenda, look. My grandmother on my mother's side, her name is Jenny.
Did
So
you have anything with CB Radio? A radio? Was she on the radio or something? And because Double R is hers, like her handle or something. And she's a Valentine.
well, that would be on her mother's side. So the name wouldn't. Let's see what happens. We're waiting. We're kind of seeing what's going.
Why is it not popping up?
There we go. Yes, there we are. Okay, so this is very much your grandmother coming in. There we go. This is what we want you to understand. This is why it's hard to do this on a flyby. Imagine what we could do if we could spend a half hour with you. Okay? This is why it's important. This is what we're going to be doing in Cancun. Live. We're going to be doing reading spirits, things like that. We will have the cards, but Sunday evening, we are going to be doing on Halloween night, we are going to be doing this very type of thing where we can spend more time from 10 p.m. until 2 o'clock in the morning on November 1st, which is Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. So this is why you need to come see this. All right, so Grandma's there. Grandma's walking around. Grandma's trying to tell you, and I pulled this card. You forget, and this was for Melinda originally, okay? But I'm going to talk to both of you. You forget who you are and the power that you have. There are times people see this card and they're like, oh, they tamed the savage beast. They tamed the lion. She quieted the lion. There are times that is absolutely the opposite. It is time to let the beast loose. It is time to understand. Stand in your power. Know who you are. Declare. You want to move on? You want to have some victory in your life? You want to get over some of this past stuff? Guess what? Grandma's telling you, come on, girls. Put on your big girl panties. Let's go. That's what I'm getting. Rocky?
I'm getting very much that she's a force of guidance at this time for both of her girls. And I'm also getting a sense of this is when you need to kind of band together and also kind of honor. I got a card for honoring your mystical creative force. So between two are better than one. If you work together, just to get together and work together it almost goes back to the remember who you are. Get back down to baseline, remember who you are, harness your pride, get your gitchies up, and then go out and tackle it. And
there you go.
By virtue of being a twin, you already have one on your team.
There you go. That's awesome. There you go. You heard it here. Tarot with an Attitude. Glad you were here. All right, folks. You can get hold of Rocky Digati at www.darkerartstudio.com. Through there, you can link to the Front Porch Tarot, get readings with Rocky, things like that. She is going to be doing. When is your next live gig?
My next live gig is tonight at Tarot at the Tomato on Main in Mullica Hill. However, tonight is sold out. But if you call the Tomato on Main, beautiful pizza place in lovely downtown Mullica Hill, you can get yourself on the docket for the June event. It's always the last Thursday of the month. We do Tarot at the Tomato.
There you go. We got to come up there and visit and have pizza and do tarot at the Tomato.
I'm telling you, the meatball will change your life.
Okay. All right. Folks, you can reach me at tarotwithanattitude.com, www.tarotwithanattitude.com. You can book a session. You can drop me a line. Do whatever. We can go into a lot more detail when we have a lot more time. It supports me. It helps support what we do here. Things like that. Also, the hempworks.com, the coffee I've been drinking. Wow, hempworks with an X.com /tarot with an attitude. Nothing I take, nothing I use has THC in it. It is THC free. All right? Not that I'm against it. I just don't need to be in that position until I get some other things finally concreted in. Then I might do some exploration in some THC. But right now, it doesn't serve the purpose, and I'm doing fine without it. There are plenty of things there for the kids. There are things there for your pets. There's creams. There's hair things. Jay's been using it from Spiritually Raw, and let me tell you something. He's got hair growth coming. It's amazing. So this is good. Are you using it on the CBD oil?
I do use CBD oil on my hair.
There you go. So check this out. This is all good stuff, things and that we need to know, and ways you can help us out. So, with all of that being said, Rocky, you got any parting words?
Keep your stick on the ice.
Keep your stick on the ice. All right. All right. I'll have to remember that. To me, that's a cocktail because the only ice I'm getting is out of the fridge. All right? So it's a stir because it's in Florida. All right. Keep your stick on the ice. Straight from the Reverend Rocky Digati. You heard it from her. Keep your stick on the ice. That's going to be a life lesson there. All right? Now, with that being said, take what you want. Leave what you don't. It is okay. But please leave having felt some peace, love, and light. Many blessings to everybody. Have a great time.